Do you think it's cool to help people that you don't know? Strangers you don't know. Do you think it's still okay to help them? Or when they request for the help, should we just overlook them and allow them to carry their cross? Because people are becoming wicked, even to the people that are helping them, to strangers that are even helping them. They are being more wicked to them than people that they know. Because I see no reason why you steal from someone that helped you out, someone that you don't know from anywhere. The person helped you at that particular moment and you still stole from that person. That's wickedness. So tomorrow you start praying against generational curse. This is how it comes. This is how this generational curse used to start. Taking what is not yours, especially from someone that had free mind, someone that doesn't know you from anywhere, and that person still decided to help you. You turn around and stole from that person. Anyway, something happened when I was coming back. So I entered Keke. Before I entered that Keke, there is this guy inside the Keke before me. So the Keke guy is to carry 4 passengers. So I was the second passenger. When I entered, the guy greeted 2 times. I didn't know that I was the one he was greeting, so I didn't bother responding. But whenever I enter any public transport, I'm kind of careful because you don't know who's who. So he now greeted for the 3rd time. I didn't know that that greeting is coming with something. I responded. At that point, I knew that that greeting is meant for me. I had to respond. So some seconds later, another woman came in. The woman was carrying a baby, and another girl sat at the front with the keke rider. So we zoomed off. About, let me say, 30 to 40 seconds of moving from the place of departure. The guy tapped me. He was holding 100 naira in his hand, and he said, please, can I help him with 100 naira to complete his transport? First thing first, you don't know me. How do you even assume that I have extra? Well, that's not 100 naira is not a big deal. So because the distance is 200, I said okay, no problem. Immediately I said okay. The woman sitting next to me, her countenance, everything about her just changed. She started making some utterances. How can someone enter Keke? And how can someone, she didn't call Keke. She just said, how can someone enter transport and be expecting others to pay for the transport? Someone that you don't know. This is how they will start now. Before you know it, you start looking for your stuff. I didn't pay attention to what the woman was saying. So the guy now got to his place he was stopped. He came down, wanted to give the driver money, the 100 naira he was holding. I said, don't worry, let me pay for 2 of us. Because if I should give the driver the money I was holding, the driver wouldn't have change, the balance to give me. So I said, don't worry. For him to have begged me for 100 naira, that means he doesn't have any other one. That's what my mind just told me. Let him just go with his 100 naira. So immediately that guy came down. The woman now turned and said, my dear, check your bag, check your bag. I'm carrying a cross bag. The bag is directly on my lap. So there's no way, even if the guy is a thief, there's no way he can cross his hand and open my bag while I'm looking at him. Unless he's using jazz now. So that I should check my bag and see if my purse is there. I told her that I'm not carrying any purse. My bag is almost a purse. So when I opened my bag, my 2 phones were there. All of my stuff, my ATM as well. So she said, okay. I was like, why are you asking me to check my bag? Because the guy was still standing beside the Keke. He haven't left. It sounds embarrassing to me. Although that thing should sound embarrassing to the guy's hearing. Although the guy didn't say anything. So she started telling us that her sister, a few days ago, this was how her sister was robbed. The same position this guy was sitting was the same position the guy that robbed her sister sat. That this guy, everything that happened between me and that guy was what happened. But in her sister's case, her sister opened her purse, her bag, and brought out her purse, then picked out some money for the transport, because the guy have also asked for help the same way this other guy did. So the sister was like holding 1,000 naira, and she had a whole lot of money inside that purse. You know, all this stove bag or whatever they call it, that doesn't used to have zip, but this one came with a bigger purse. The purse is big enough to contain 2 phones and other things. So the sister now put the purse bag inside her bag and carried it by her shoulder. So this guy, and the place she kept this bag, you know, some people, I don't understand how they react, how they act sharp. How can you sit down and you're still carrying your bag by the shoulder instead of you to keep it by your, keep it on your laps? So the side she kept the bag was the same side, the side she was carrying it was the same side this guy that asked for help was sitting. So the guy now came down before her, and everybody sitting inside that keke, apart from the person at the front with the rider, saw when this woman brought out the purse. The person sitting next to the woman saw when the woman brought out the purse, and also saw when the woman put the purse back. Because it's not a small purse that maybe, let's say the purse fell down and she didn't notice. No, that's a big purse. It's almost a handbag, the size of the purse. So when this guy came down, the woman told the driver that she will pay. So when the next bus stop is where this woman will stop, when she got to her bus stop, she paid and the driver gave her change. She wanted to put the money inside her bag. She couldn't see her purse again. Her phones, ATM, the money she withdrew, everything gone. So she begged the keke man to help her and call her number. When they dialed the number, switched off, the 2 lines switched off. That was how the whole thing happened. That means it was the guy, the same guy she helped in paying for her transport, was the same guy that stole from her. Is that no wickedness? Someone willingly helped you. You didn't persuade this person to help you. You just said it once, and this person decided to help you. You turned everything around and decided to steal from this person. What type of generational curse, what brand of generational curse are you expecting to have? What type of generational curse are you? Because if that person should place curse on you, definitely to God who made you and I, you know that that curse will work. So when this woman was telling me this story, that this thing happened to her sister, that was why I now understood how angry she was when this guy was begging for help. But everybody is not the same. And at the same time, we still have to be careful. Because a whole lot of things is happening in this country. You don't know who is who. But if you are among the people that still believe in doing this thing, one day, monkey go market, you know, go return. That's it.